Class 5, entitled Math Magic 5, page 152, Chapter 11, Area and its Boundary.
Part 2.
Share the land. Nasrina is a farmer who wants to divide her land equally among her 3 children. Chumki, Jhumri, and Imran. She wants to divide the land so that each piece of land has 1 tree. Her land looks like this. We have a square grid shown here with 3 trees in it. That represents Nasrina's land. We also see Nasrina standing to the left of the land. Can you divide the land equally? Show how you will divide it. Remember, each person has to get a tree. Color each person's piece of land differently. For the teacher, children are not expected to do conversion of square meters into square kilometers or vice versa. The aim of exercise B is to develop a sense of how big or small the units of square meters and square kilometers are. Page 153. If each square on this page is equal to 1 square meter of land, how much land will each of her children get? Dash square meters. Chumki, Jhumri and Imran need wire to make a fence. Who will need the longest wire for fencing? Dash. How much wire in all will the 3 need? Dash. On the top right corner of the page, we see Chumki and Jhumri standing with their animals. And below this question, we see all the 3 kids holding their fencing wires. Practice time. A. Look at the table. If you were to write the area of each of these, which column would you choose? Make a tick mark. Here's a table with 4 columns. Column 2, 3 and 4 are all empty for you to make your correct answers by ticking. Column 2 says square centimeters. Column 3 says square meters. And column 4 says square kilometers. Column 1 gives us all the items: handkerchief, sari, page of your book, school land, total land of a city, door of your classroom, chair seat, blackboard, Indian flag, land over which a river flows. To the left side of the table we have small pictures of all these things. As an example, the first item, handkerchief, has been done for you. The right answer would be square centimeters. Now, put your thinking caps on and complete the table with the correct answers. Page 154. B. Draw a square of 9 square centimeters. Write A on it. Draw another square with double the side. Write B on it. Answer these. 1. The perimeter of square A is dash centimeters. 2. The side of square B is dash centimeters. 3. The area of square B is dash square centimeters. 4. The area of square B is dash times the area of square A. 5. The perimeter of square B is dash centimeters. 6. The perimeter of square B is dash times the perimeter of square A. Answer. Pass through a postcard. Page 152. 1. Make lines on a postcard like this. We have a picture of a postcard with lots and lots of lines drawn on it in vertical manner. 2. Cut the postcard only on the lines. A picture shows how this is supposed to be done. 3. So, You can pass through it. A picture shows how the postcard now looks after all the cutting is done. You know the area of the loop, don't you? It is dash. Give your answer in the blank space. Page 155. Thread play. Take a 15 centimeters long thread. Make different shapes by joining its ends on this sheet. We have a square grid in a large space, and a girl is standing below it holding her thread in her hands. A. Which shape has the biggest area? How much? Dash. What is the perimeter of this shape? Dash. B. Which shape has the smallest area? How much? Dash. What is the perimeter of this shape? Dash. Also make a triangle, a square, a rectangle, and a circle. Find which shape has biggest area and which has the smallest. Page 156. Save the birds. There are two beautiful lakes near a village. People come for boating and picnics in both the lakes. The village panchayat is worried that with the noise of the boats, the birds will stop coming. The panchayat wants motorboats in only one lake. The other lake will be saved for the birds to make their nests. On a square grid below this, we have the pictures of two lakes, A and B. We see birds on both the lakes. We also have the information mentioned. 1 centimeter on this drawing is equal to 1 kilometer on the ground. Questions. A. How many centimeter is the length of the boundary of Lake A in the drawing? Dash. Use thread to find out. B. What is the length of the boundary of Lake B in the drawing? How many kilometers long is the actual boundary of Lake A? D. How many kilometers long is the actual boundary of Lake B? E. A longer boundary around the lake will help more birds to lay their eggs. So, which lake should be kept for birds? Which lake should be used for boats? Page 157. F. Find the area of Lake B on the drawing in square centimeters. What is its actual area in square kilometers? King's story. The king was very happy with carpenters Chegu and Anar. They had made a very big and beautiful bed for him. So, as gifts, the king wanted to give some land to Chegu and some gold to Anar. We have the picture of king sitting on his bed and asking Chegu, "Chegu, take as much land as what comes within 100 meters of wire." Chegu was happy. He took 100 meters of wire and tried to make different rectangles. He made a 10-meter by 40-meter rectangle. Its area was 400 square meters. So he next made a 30-meter by 20-meter rectangle. What is its area? Is it more than the first rectangle? What other rectangles can he make with 100 meters of wire? Discuss which of these rectangles will have the biggest area. Chegu's wife asked him to make a circle with the wire. She knew it had an area of 800 square meters. Now, after realizing this, Chegu is telling her, "Ha! I want this piece of land. It covers an area of 800 square meters." See, Chegu not choose a rectangle. Explain. On the bottom of the page, we have again the picture of king, and this time he is addressing Anar. Okay, Chegu has taken 800 square meters of land. Anar, now I will give you as much gold wire, which can make a boundary for land with area 800 square meters. Page 158. So, Anar also tried many different ways to make a boundary for 800 square meters of land. Towards the right side of the page, we see a picture of Anar trying his luck in making the boundary for land with area 800 square meters. He made rectangles A, B, and C of different sizes. Find out the length of the boundary of each. How much gold wire will he get for these rectangles? Rectangle A, 40 meters by 20 meters. Gold wire for A is equal to dash meters. Rectangle B, 80 meters by 10 meters. Gold wire for B is equal to dash meters. Rectangle C, 800 meters by 1 meter. Gold wire for C is equal to dash meters. But then Anar made an even longer rectangle. Observe how long. Rectangle D, 8,000 meters by 0.1 meter. So he will get dash meters of gold wire. When the king heard this, his reaction was, "Gosh, how can I give you so much gold?" Now do you understand why the king fainted? On the bottom right of the page, we again have the wise bird asking us, "Can you make a rectangle with a still longer boundary?" I made a rectangle 1 centimeter wide and 80,000 meters long. Imagine how long that boundary will be. With that much gold wire, I can become the king.